Hello and welcome to a Savvy Renting training video. We're going to be doing a general overview of the dashboard. I'm just going to go over a few things here. Me and Steve are going to talk you through some stuff. Fairly informal. We're just going to do things and then we'll see how it goes. So this is the dashboard. We're assuming, of course, that you've seen / walked through with the Getting Started videos, which you can find in our help section. Which you can get to the help section right here. If you want, if you haven't seen them yet, you just go ahead.
They're also on YouTube, you know, like if you want to just crack down on YouTube.
Yeah, you can just search Savvy Renting on YouTube. In the dashboard, which we haven't mentioned in the Getting Started videos yet, is that there's a lot of things you can click on here. There's lots of these little pencils and pluses and garbage bins, and I'm not going to change anything today, but I'm just going to kind of go over what some of the stuff does. So you'll see these little pencils all over the place. You see these little pencils? What they do is it allows you to edit those things. So this is your building, right? If you click on that, it's going to let you edit that building and change any information about it. So let's just go back here. And then, so you can see here, you can do it on units as well, or in the rental agreement, whatever. It's all just hanging out right there. So you also see these contract buttons right here, and these guys. This is how you get to see the contract that you have set up. I think that this one's set up properly. Yeah. So and this is so you can print that off and get people to sign it and whatever. It opens up in a new window, so you can just like close the tab when you're done with it. And then going over here, you have the payments and fast pay. So this fast pay is the button that'll be your best friend when you're on the cellular telephone.
Brian, I love the fast pay. Yeah. I'll tell you, I've been using Savvy Renting now for quite some time. Don't be jealous, anyone, just beginning. You know, it's made my life a lot easier. But these fast pay buttons are great because some of my tenants pay rent, you know, sometimes a week, 2 weeks early. When that happens, it's great because all I got to do is log in on my phone. It's already logged in, and click fast pay once, and it's done.
Yeah,
right?
See, you can see what it'll look like on your phone if you do it like that. See, it'll be kind of like this. Oh no, dirty code. Yeah.
You can see her underpants there.
Yeah, I saw all over the underpants of the program there. Yeah, so you could just I left this one open, so you can just go ahead. So I'll just click on that, and you can see it just goes ahead.
Oh, that's great.
Successfully created. There you go.
Love it.
Owing now 0, and then so if you go into the payments, it see March 2017 rent. It automatically. So if you're doing a fast pay, it'll put in text in there, and it'll just assume it's this month's rent, and it puts in notes for that. And you can see I just did a bunch of these payments. The payment dates are all today, so today.
Yeah, so if you're starting out and you're brand new with Savvy Renting, let's say you've added a couple tenants and you've obviously had no rent payments, so it's going to show that they owe you a lot of rent, especially if they've been living there for a few years. One way of doing it is just clicking that fast pay button again and again.
Well, yeah, here, we'll show it here. Yeah. Because you see this person shows 0, and it's just because it'll show 0 if you do a backdated one and you don't put any payments in, because it assumes that you don't want to have annoying numbers on there. But you'll see as soon as I click fast pay, it's going to update her account to what she actually owes. And then so you can just keep on clicking fast pay and watching that dollar monies go down for what they owe. And it every single time you click it, it's adding a new payment.
Now, if the payment if it's a ludicrously large amount of money because somebody, say, lived there for 15 years or something like that, and you don't want to click fast pay 12 times 15 or however, you could do one lump sum payment as well for the full amount to zero it out by going into payments.
Yeah, and just put a big old dirty amount in there.
Yeah, it's an option. It's not ideal because then it doesn't break the rent payments up into the individual chunks that they are, right? It's one large, say, catch-up payment or something. It's really not ideal. The other thing that's great that Savvy Renting does, and I really appreciate it, is when my tenants do happen to pay early, which, you know, we all know that is just a really amazing thing when it does happen. Yeah. You can click that fast pay button once, and you get it'll show you that the rent owing is actually like minus or negative one month, and then as soon as that that monthly rent, bang, kicks in and it's that day again, it'll change to 0. So it shows you there's a prepayment there.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Can we show them that?
Yeah, I can do that. But while I have this up, I'm just going to show them. See this little guy right here with the little money bill on it. That's how you get your payment receipts. Boop, boop. See, I put a little dirty logo in there. It's not quite big enough, but and then you can just print that off and sign it, and then there you go. So it generates those receipts for you.
Yeah, and you can tailor, obviously, put your own logo, your own information in, whatever you want, right?
Yeah, exactly.
As little or as much.
It's all based on this information, so you can see the logo right there. Yeah, exactly. So let's go into a negative. Let's just see what that does here. So you can see, so I clicked Fast Pay and she paid ahead, and so now it's negative 900. And so next, at the beginning of next month, when it would normally roll over, it'll just go to 0 now.
That's great. Mm-hmm. That's great. I'm a really big fan of the Fast Pay. I can go in quickly, boom, select my whichever building I'm receive my rent payment from and add it in there, right? So the Fast Pay is just phenomenal.
Yeah, so you guys have been through this stuff, so I'm assuming you understand that pretty well. I mean, the pencils everywhere, it always just means edit. If you want to, edit the hot water heater information on there, and then it brings you into it, so you can put in information or pictures or whatever. So
take your time as you learn savvy renting and you get to use it. Customize it with more and more of your own information, because you'll only find this valuable later. So use the information fields, and please, by all means, if you don't quite understand what you could use an information field for, and you're worried about experimenting with it, you shouldn't be, but go. If you are, shoot us an email, open up a live chat. We'd be more than happy to help you out.
If you click on the help section here, you just go open up that live chat right there and send a message to us, and we get it right away. And we'll respond to you as soon as we can. Well, usually within a couple minutes at worst. So,
unless we're sleeping.
Yeah, if you do it to us at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, then we're probably not going to respond until at least 5 or 6.
Our team is only so big, and of course we're the faces and voices you will.
Yeah, that's right.
Hopefully get to hear and see most of the time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that covers our dashboard. I mean, as you can see, these pluses also are add new, trash is to make it go away, and I mean that's pretty much it. If you remember a lot of those tips, you're going to be able to navigate savvy renting pretty easy, I think.
That's great. And as far as as far as removing things, removing buildings, adding new units, that kind of thing, we also have specific videos available for those. And whatever's not available, if there's something that's not available that you need to know, again, just drops the line.